Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. How's everyone's weekend been? I hope you've had the most amazing, relaxing weekend. If you are new to my Monday night lives, let me just give you the lowdown of what happens, how it all runs. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Katie. I am an energetics and mindset coach, and one of the main tools that I use to help coach my clients is human design. And human design is basically the study of your energetic body. So it gives you the blueprint to teach you how you're designed to exchange energy with the world around you in a way that helps you step into a life of flow and ease. So it's such an incredible tool to help you just honestly maximize the shit out of life, like make it beautiful and easy and flowy, and invite all the goodness that is meant for you into your life with ease and flow. And yes, so I'm also a tarot therapist, and I love to use tarot with my clients as well. And tonight I'm going to be combining both human design and tarot. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to start by doing a tarot reading for each of the 5 energy types. So in human design, there are 5 different energy types, and you can kind of compare them to in astrology, your star sign. So in human design, your energy type is the entry point into your energetic blueprint. And unless you really understand your human design energy type, there's not really any point in finding out the rest of your chart. It's really the most crucial thing to understand. So if you don't know your human design energy type, there's a link in the captions if you're on Facebook or YouTube, or in Instagram, there's a link in my bio, and you can submit a form. Just make sure you put your birth time in there, because there is a bit of a crossover with astrology and human design. And what happens is your chart is based on what is activated by the planets at exactly your time of birth. So if you don't have your time of birth, then I can't generate an accurate report. So when you submit the form, just make sure you put your date, your place, and your time of birth. And then I will get back to you with your human design energy type. If you do know your human design energy type, that's incredible. I'm going to be doing a reading for each of the 5. And then after that, I'm going to be doing personal readings. So stick around if you want some personal readings at the end. So what else can I tell you? Before I get started, a few things. If you want to book any personal readings with me, there's link in the captions, or on Instagram, there's link in bio. And also my monthly free full moon gathering is this coming Sunday on the 17th of April, full moon in Libra, and it's a free event. We do it via Zoom. So if you are interested in connecting with some like-minded women, we always do a meditation, a journaling exercise. I always whip out the tarot cards and give some personal readings. We talk about human design, we connect, it's just a beautiful time to connect with other beautiful humans under the beautiful energy of the full moon. We let go of all the shit that doesn't serve us anymore, which, that's what full moons are all about, right? So if you are keen to get in amongst that action, there's also a link in the caption on Facebook and YouTube, and on Instagram, there's a link in bio. Hi, Cindy, welcome. All right, team. So I'm going to start by doing a reading for all the generators out there. I am a generator, and generators make up 37% of the population. So we actually make up the most of the population, generators. We have very sustainable, sparkly magnetic energy. But the key to unlocking your magnetic energy is by doing the shit that really lights you up. We are sacral beings, and we need to be tuned into our sacral energy center if we are really to maximize that. So, hi Wayne, welcome. Hi Carrie Rocks, welcome. Oh, it's so good to see you all here. All right, so this is a reading for the generators tonight. This is a reading for me because I'm a generator. Ooh. I don't know, I'm getting some good. Oh, yes. Queen of Cups. This is the second time I've pulled this today. And I gave my deck a very good shuffle. So this is a massive sign for me. So Queen of Cups, it's water on water energy. It is really, so anytime a queen comes up, it's time for us to step into the vibrational energy of that particular queen. She's inviting us to walk in her shoes, almost embody the energy that she is vibrating out into the world. And so the Queen of Cups is actually in the Mythic Tarot. This is Helen of Troy. She is a magnetic human, and if you know the story of Helen of Troy, she gets into a lot of trouble. Well, she causes a lot of bloody trouble. She follows her heart. She is so in touch with her emotional needs, and she is not afraid to dive into her inner realms. You know, she is fearless as fuck about diving deep into her inner realms. Now, this is not always the easiest energy to embody, because all of us have probably experienced times in our lives where actually following your emotions, trusting your emotional realm, like diving deep enough into your emotional realm and being brave enough to do that has got us into, you know, some pretty tricky situations. However, you know, this is part of the energy of the Queen of Cups, is like being brave enough. Are you brave enough? Are you, generators, me included, are we brave enough to actually dive into the deepest realms of our emotional waters and bring back the treasure that there is to find? There's also another, you know, there is an aspect of this card that is, you don't have to share what you find with other people. This can just be for you. This can be a time of introversion for you to really just nurture your own emotional needs. So if you're a generator, this is a massive sign. I'm not even joking. I pulled this morning for my own personal read. So yes, this is backed up twice. Hi, Renee. It's so good to see you. Yes, I'll write your name down. All right, my loves, that's Jenny's. We've got Queen of Cups. Don't forget, if you don't know your energy type, don't stress. Just fill out the form. I will get back to you for next week's live. Although next week I am not going to be here on Monday night. I will be later on in the week, but I'll send out a post so you'll see. All right, so next we've got Mangens. So generators and manifesting generators. So there's 37% of the population are generators and 33% are mangens. So that approximately, well, no, it is, 70% of the population have some generator energy. Manifesting generators are a hybrid of manifestors and generators. So their energy is a little bit quicker. Generators who are designed to only respond. Our strategy is to respond. That's how we attract opportunities and synchronicities into our lives. Mangens are also to respond, but they do have a little bit more of an initiating energy from that manifestor quality that they have about them. So it's super beautiful energy. Their sacral is directly connected to their throat. So they have this ability, more so than generators, to speak what they want into existence without so much waiting for something to respond to, although they do have to respond as well. Yes, and I am still running my energy type masterclasses. I think projectors are on this weekend, and actually I think manifesting generators are on this weekend as well. So if you're keen, there's a link in bio. If you want to find out more about your energy type, this is a perfect time. It's cheap as chips, $25, and you are going to walk away with so much incredible information about how to embody your human design energy type. All right, so without further ado, let's do a pull for the mangens. Can't believe, I literally cannot, well, I can believe. It happens all the time, right? Any of you that into tarot would often find that you pull the same card regularly, and you know why, right? Because the universe is tapping you on the shoulder multiple times going, hey, you haven't learned that lesson yet. Yes, Lindane. All right, your name too. Just stick around. I'm just doing the 5 energy types first, and then I will do the personal readings. Just keep writing in the comments, because there are a lot of comments all the time, and if I miss you, just keep writing. All right, so this one's for the mangens. Woo! 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so cups are another water energy card. So emotional realm, matters of the heart. Actually, the cups often relate to matters of the heart, and depending on where you are in your life, that could mean anything, right? Some of us are looking for romantic relationships. Some of us are not looking for romantic relationships. Some of us, when it comes to matters of the heart, it means our family, or it means our business, or there's so many things that it could relate to. So it really is matters of the heart and your emotional depth. So with the 9, this is a time of like pleasure and satisfaction. It's kind of a time, it's like the calm after the storm almost. We're not fully settled in this card. There is still, there is still a bit of, there's still a bit of a search going on somewhat, but there is definitely like the truth of the situation has been faced, and there's a lot more satisfaction, fulfillment, because we've been brave enough, willing enough to see the truth, work through the hard times, and step into be able to move forward with kind of taking the rose-colored glasses off, if you will, and we're seeing the situation for what it is. So for the man gens moving ahead moving into the week ahead, I would say like this is just a good time to really enjoy this time of well, you could use it to reflect on all the shit that you've put some really, you've put some effort in, you've put some really solid foundational work into making whatever the matter of the heart that you're focusing on is at the moment, and just enjoy the time of fulfillment, the time of pleasure, satisfaction. Roll around in the fucking bliss of it, because we all deserve to do that, and I don't think enough of us do it enough, right? All right, so man gens, 9 of Cups. I got to write these down because they always come up later in the readings, don't they? Yes, it is a sign, Carrie. Yes. All right. So next reading is for projectors, beautiful projectors. 21% of the population are projectors. If you don't know your energy type, fill out the form in the caption, or if you're on Instagram, link in bio. Yes, so 21% of the population are projectors. Projectors are beautiful. They are here to guide us into doing shit properly. Projectors do not let us get away with being half-assed about stuff. They are here to tweak, realign, make shit better. If it wasn't for projectors, I think I hate to actually imagine what the state of the collective would be. We'd all be running around doing things half-assed, or would be doing things really hard, the hard way. Projectors help us see the best way to do things. They're like the birds sitting on the treetop, watching us all run around down below and seeing exactly the best way to do things. So yes, beautiful energy. Projectors are designed to be extremely, they see one, there's always the part of the karma of a projector is that there's one thing that they will be super, super clued onto, switched onto in their lifetime, and it's their karma is to become the expert in that and step into their power in whatever it is. And the message for projectors is always, don't think that it has to be hard. Whatever you are naturally gifted at is probably what it is that you came here to do in your lifetime. Modern society has this idea that shit has to be hard if it's going to be valuable, but it doesn't. It absolutely does not. And projectors tell us that more than anything. All right. So this is a card for projectors tonight. Ooh, here we go. Woo! 8 of Wands. Yay. And that, you guys, I feel like we've had some good cards. Oh, actually, there was a bit more challenging ones last week, but tonight, so far, we're doing good. 8 of Wands, beautiful energy. Dolphins, I don't know about you guys, but anytime I see a dolphin, it makes my heart sing. They're beautiful, playful energy. They're really a sign of freedom. They're a sign of, on a collective and a personal level, a sign of freedom. And so the wands are a fire energy card, right? And this is like, the message in this card is that it's like almost smooth sailing after a time of struggle. So for the projectors, if you feel like you've been pushing shit uphill lately, this card is a very clear sign that things are you're about to step into a time of flow, a time of ease and grace. The hard work, it's not really the hard work's over. It's like the stressful resistance that you might have been facing is kind of coming to an end. So what a beautiful energy for the week ahead, hey? Like you can kind of take a deep breath, take a deep breath and trust that, this is a massive sign that take a deep breath, relax, and know that the week ahead is going to be a bit more smooth sailing than it has been. So very happy for you, projectors. All right, 8 of Wands for projectors. Okay, so if you want to join the full moon gathering, the beautiful full moon in Libra the full moon is on the 17th of April in Australia anyway. I know that sometimes it's a little bit earlier, like late on the day before in different parts of the world. But for us in Aussie, it's on Sunday the 17th. I run a free full moon gathering via Zoom. All are welcome. You just have to register. Unless you're already on my mailing list, then you don't have to register. Okay, and speaking of moons, we are going to do a reading for the reflectors. The reason I said that's relevant is because reflectors are the only energy type of the 5 that are lunar beings. So the rest of us are solar beings. But reflectors are very much, the energy is in flow with the moon. Their strategy is actually to wait a full lunar cycle. So, like generator and man-gen strategy is to respond. Projectors is to, wait to be invited. And manifestors is to follow their urges, but reflectors need to wait for a full moon cycle before they jump into anything, make any decisions. So their energy is very closely related to the moon. And I'm going to pull a card, guidance for the reflectors. Reflectors only make up 1% of the population. Still haven't met one in person. Someone mentioned last week that they thought they might be a reflector, and I'd love to know if that was the case, if that was you. All right, this is for reflectors. Woo, 2 of Wands, beautiful. Okay, so 2 of Wands is, hi, Julia. 2 of Wands this is Jason with Chiron standing in the background. So Chiron in the cave there is the wounded healer, and he is in this card. He's supporting, or he's kind of, he's given Jason some really useful information to go out on his new journey. Jason's about to go on a new adventure. He's got a new creative endeavor in mind. And yes, this is the start of it. This is the start of a new project for him, a new aim, a new goal. So for all the beautiful reflectors out here, there is the message in this card is that it's an exciting time. It's an exciting time where you've kind of like developing, you kind of don't have all the pieces of the puzzle put together yet. It's like you've got somewhat of an idea of what your new aim or goal is, but it hasn't all kind of fleshed out. The details haven't been fleshed out. Chiron in the background is your part of your guidance, part of your support, part of your support crew, your spiritual guidance. He's taught you a lot of stuff, but in terms of reflectors moving ahead for the week ahead, know that this fresh energy, this fresh creative energy that you've got fizzing or bubbling around, you've got support. And actually it might be a time to kind of tap into your own spiritual, emotional resources to help keep you guided in what you're working towards over the time ahead. Really good energy for reflectors, because reflectors actually do, although they do need a lot of time out in the collective, they also need a lot more retreat time and to work on nurturing their trust and their faith in their own resources. So this is a really beautiful card for reflectors. All right, 2 of Wands. So the last card I'm going to draw for the energy types is manifestors, and then I'm going to get on to doing personal readings. So keep writing in the comments. I will definitely get to as many people as I possibly can. So manifestors, the trailblazers, you guys are here to forge new ways of doing things. You are here to be quite polarizing energy, actually. Manifestors often, the trick to being manifestor is to own your shit, like step into your power and speak your truth and understand. And man-gens, don't forget that you have manifestor energy as well in your chart. That sacral connected directly to your throat gives you that manifestor energy. And it really is about understanding that not everyone is going to get on board your train. You were designed to be the train driver, and not everyone's going to want to go where you're going, and getting really comfortable with that, understanding that, like, fuck it, man. I don't need everyone on my train. I just need the people that want to get on my train. And all you have to do is speak your truth, and the right people will get on your train. So it's a really cool energy for manifestors. Definitely the trailblazers. Fiery energy, actually. Well, I always think of it as fiery energy. Yes. All right. So let's pull a card for manifestors for the week ahead. Okay. Ooh, 9 of Wands. It's a pretty heavy card for manifestors this week. Did I say 9 of Wands? I meant 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords for the manifestors. This is very much there's a bit of anxiety, a bit of tenseness, a bit of like being stuck in your own head, a lot of like torturing yourself over past decisions, realizing that perhaps you've made some really fucking bad decisions actually, and not actually having come to terms with that so much. And then it's almost like you've just realized, holy, I've made this all quite difficult for myself. And then moving forward, there's this fear of what's going to pan out from the decisions that you've made. It can often make people freeze. It can often make people be too scared to actually make decisions, like move forward from where they're at now. So manifestors, it's pretty heavy energy for you for the week ahead. But, you know, the energy of Swords is all about your beliefs, your intellect, your principles. And sometimes it takes like flipping the script, looking at things from a different angle to help cut through that, that feeling of stagnation or stuckness or fear and anxiety that you've got. So forewarned is forearmed, right? So this is good that you know this. You do have the capability to move through the anxiety. The trick is going to be, yes, expanding your mindset, looking for creative ways to move forward with whatever it is that you're working on. So that's a manifestor energy for the week, probably the heaviest energy out of the cards, the 5 energy types this week. I'd love to know if you know your energy type, how did it resonate for you? All right, so shall we do some personal readings? Are you down? Let me just have a drink. So I was going to do Renee Rin. I'm going to do Renee, and then I'm going to do it was someone on Instagram. Can't remember who. I wrote their name down, but I didn't write it down very good. Who was it? Let me just have a look. Oh, Lindane. Are you still here? I'll do a reading for you after I've done Renee Rins. Keep writing in the comments and I'll get through as many people as I possibly can. So, Renee, this is for you. How are you? How are you this week? Thanks for joining. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I always am so grateful to have so many enthusiastic people joining me, beautiful humans. Love it. All right, this is for you, Rin. Whew, Page of Swords. Okay, Renee has Page of Swords for the week ahead. So, Renee, this, so the swords, again, we just had a sword. So it is the air, energy, beliefs, principles, your intellect. The page is like, the energy of the page is that of the, like, young hero, like, say like Aladdin, but he's kind of doesn't quite fit his hero boots yet, you know, like he's already got that heroic energy about him, but he's just finding his feet. And it's really the energy of the Page of Wands is like a new Page of Swords, sorry, a new creative adventure, but like stepping into your mental power, like your intellectual power to turn this creative vision, like being bold enough to go after it, being bold enough to whip yourself up in this big breath of air, just like take a deep breath and go after it. So Renee, it is actually really bloody awesome energy. It's exciting if you've got something that you've kind of been feeling a little bit stuck on. This is like forward momentum for sure. And it is a little bit, the energy is a little bit it's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not immature. It is kind of young, but it's got this wisdom, this youthful wisdom about it, because you're so willing to learn in this card. You're so willing to embrace the newness. You're so willing to go in with eyes wide open and take everything in for what it is, rather than like a lot of optimism in this card for sure. So beautiful card for you, Renee. And Diane on Instagram. Who are we going to do next? Amanda Lee. Oh, Diane, welcome. Yes, of course. All right, I'm going to do Amanda Lee, and then I'll do Diane. But I'm doing Lindane now. All right, Lindane on Instagram. This is for you. It's so good that you joined, Julia. I'm so happy to see you. Oops. All right, this is for Lindane on Instagram. Here we go. Oh, stop it. You guys. Queen of Cups again. Like, I'm not... So beautiful energy, Lindane. And it's I wonder if you're a generator, because this was a card for the generator. It was a card for me. It was my card pull today, and I am a generator. And the message is like I said earlier, this is Helen of Troy. This is that bravery to witness your emotions, dive deep into your emotional waters and bring back the treasures if you're brave enough, because don't forget, often witnessing our deepest emotional truths can sometimes be quite confronting. It can sometimes open a fucking can of worms, right? So yes, but taking a bit of time to quietly reflect on your emotions and what they're trying to tell you, bring back the treasures. You don't have to share it with anyone. You can if you want, but this is, it's all about you. It's all about you stepping into the vibrational energy of the Queen of Cups. And that means owning your emotional depths, the magic that is within you from those emotional depths. So that's for you, Lindane. And now we're going to go for Amanda Lee. I'm just going to find you on the threads here. Yes, awesome, Renee. Can I find you, Amanda? Doesn't matter. This is for you, Amanda. Hopefully you're still here. Amanda Lee, and then Diane. I'll do one for you after. I'm so glad to see you here. It's awesome to connect with familiar faces. All right. Oh, yay, Amanda, you are here. Okay, cool. Let's do one for you. Don't forget, if you don't know your human design energy type, if you're on Instagram, there's a link in bio. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, there's a link in the captions. Okay, so Amanda. Oh, awesome. Long service leave. Yes. Amazing. All right. It's for you, Amanda. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Yes, I stand by it. We are getting lots of good energy tonight. So Ace of Cups is the potential uprising of new matters of the heart, right? So, Amanda, I'd love to know, first of all, are you someone that's looking for a new relationship at the moment? Because often the cups, it is the suit of the emotions, the matters of the heart. And I'm just going to write down, yes. So often the Ace of Cups signifies a time where there's like the potential for new love is brewing. It's like it's possible. It's on the horizon. Often with this cup, it actually, you may not even feel like it's in your vicinity yet. Like if it is love that you're looking for, you might not even have any potentials on the go at the moment. So this might come as a nice surprise, because the energy is kind of like, ooh, there's something waiting in the wings. Like the universe is all the things are coming together. All the stars are aligning to make it happen. So yes, I'm just trying to see, Amanda, if you Yes. So, but if you're not someone that's looking for love at the moment, it is, the Ace of Cups is the matters of the heart, the matters of your emotions. So, whatever it is that that is really important to you in your heart, whether it's family, business, whatever it is, there is this energy of like a new uprising, like something fresh being birthed. Do you know what I mean? So, awesome for you, Amanda. Amanda, that was for you. All right. So I'm going to do Diane, and then I'm going to do Alicia Chatia. So yes, Diane, I'm so happy for you that you are on long service leave. What a treat. I've still got 4 years. Not quite there yet. Hi, Megan. I keep looking up. Sorry, I'm looking over my laptop to see my phone on Instagram. Okay, so this is for Diane. Here we go. Ooh, awesome. King of Wands, Diane. So fiery energy. The wand suit, as we know, is, he's holding the flame. He's sitting looking pretty awesome, looking pretty powerful. The kings are the leaders of the tarot, right? So the King of Wands. So the wands are like the passionate, creative part of us, the part of us that gives us the fire in the belly for our, our life's purpose, our businesses, our jobs, all that sort of thing. Anything creative, really, any creative passion that you have. And the King of Wands is inviting you to step into your leadership in that sort of realm. It's like a new creative uprising, but it's real. The energy is really about you stepping into your power and embracing the creative energy that the fieriness of the wands gives you, like owning the shit out of your creative ideas moving forward. So yes, it is a really good card because it's good if you choose to embody the energy, right? As you know, all the tarot cards are a gentle invitation for us to step into the energy of the card. And as I said, the kings are that sort of leadership energy, the fiery, creative, passionate energy for your soul's work, your soul's purpose. Back yourself. There's very much an energy of like backing the fuck out of yourself here. Don't own your power, trust yourself, and step into it. That's the message for you, Diane. So I hope that helps. You're just about to go on long service leave. So you're probably like, I was looking for one that like lets me kick up my feet a little bit. But I like this card. Yes, back yourself for sure. For sure. All right. So we've done Alicia. Now I've got to find you. I can actually put people's comments up on my screen, but they move so quickly. I have trouble tracking people down by the time I get to them. No, I can't. Not wanting to return to work, Diane. Well, I wonder what if you've got any creative visions on the go at the moment, something simmering, backing yourself, stepping into your power. That is very much like, it's kind of a green light to back whatever that creative sort of, it might be an ember, and blow the air on it to make it a flame. All right, Alicia, this is for you. I couldn't find your comment in the list of comments there, but hopefully you're still here, and this is for you. Keep commenting, team, if you want a personal reading. I would love to do one for you. I just need you to keep posting comments, and I'll get to as many of you as possible. All right, Alicia. Woo, that one was easy to find. Woo, Judgment. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so Judgment is, okay, let's look at the card. You see there is black pillars in the background. There's white pillars in the background. There's stairs leading down. At the top, there is the outside world, and he's walked down the stairs, down to the bottom of the stairs. This is a mixture of your inner and outer. This is like a coming together of your inner and outer realms. It's the message in judgment is often about like reaping the rewards for the effort that you've made of, often it's like soul type work, hard, the not hard, but the somewhat emotional upheaval that it takes to be brave enough to go into the inner realms, face your unconscious and your conscious realities, and then use the wisdom to like help you evolve in your life. So judgment often comes up when you're kind of reaping the benefits from doing that work. So that's awesome, right? Hopefully that helps you in the week ahead, Alicia. It's a pretty good, again, kind of like that. What other card did we get earlier? There's another card that I pulled that it was almost like a breather, like it's a little bit of a breather where you can go like, fuck, yes, okay, I've kind of done, I've been doing the work, so to speak, and this is the rewards for all that hard work that I've been doing. So that was for Alicia. Yes, it is. It's really good. Okay, yes. Kelly, beautiful. Kelly Bode Woodbury. How are you? Oh, are you Irish? Love seeing the little what are they? 4-leaf clovers. Beautiful. Black of the Irish. So what can I tell you? If you don't know your human design energy type, there is a link in my bio or on Facebook and YouTube. There is a link in the captions. If you want to book any human design readings or tarot readings, there's also links there. And my free full moon gathering this month is this coming Sunday. So you just have to register because it's a private group. We do it via Zoom. It's not a Facebook Live. It's a private group where we get to like deeply connect, do some tarot, do some meditation, and let go of all the shit that doesn't serve us. Because the full moon, that's what it's all about, right? All right, Kelly, this is for you. Whew. Page of Wands, another page. I do love the pages because it's this very like youthful excitement energy, and fire, awesome, that creative passion. So the Page of Wands is this like, it's a new stirring of creative potential, and it's almost like see the sun rising in the background, and he's on the golden ram. He's like boldly moving forward. It's like eyes on the prize and being a little bit fearless, a little bit throwing, is it throwing caution to the wind? Not so much. It's more like, maybe a bit of restlessness is driving you into like maybe embracing your creative vision a little bit more than you might have otherwise. Maybe that's what you're feeling. And the message behind this card is like, yes, go forth, dive into it. The pages are a very it's youthful wisdom though. It's not ignorance, right? It's like youthful excitement in a way that, children always have so much to teach us. The pages have a lot to teach us. It is the start of a new journey for you. But if you can learn to embrace and almost surrender to the youthful excitement of your new creative venture, and again, back yourself for sure, because this is like look at all the forward movement in this card. It's like he's being fucking fearless AF. Like he's like the restlessness is urging him on, because he's like, do you know what? I know there's something better for me, and I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm just chasing it. So Kelly, move forward with for lack of a better word, the firecracker up your ass to help you, spur you on with this creative venture, or whatever this, fire is like a passionate, creative energy. So yes, hope that helps you for the week ahead, Kelly. Yes, Cindy, were you the one that did you email me today? Because I just need to know. Oh, yeah. Let me know if it was you. I'll do a reading for you now. This is for Cindy. Oops. Throwing cards around. Yes. Just let me know where your children were born. So when you send me your forms, everyone, for your energy types, I just need to know your birth date, place, and time, because there is a bit of an overlap with human design and astrology. So your human design chart is actually a lot of what's activated in your chart is based on where the planets were at your time of birth, and also 88 days before your time of birth, because there are two sides to your human design chart. So one of them is your design, which is stuff that's conscious to you, and then your personality, and then your design. So yes, there's the unconscious aspect, and in human design, your soul is said to implant into your body at 88 days prior to your birth. And it doesn't matter if you are born via C-section, this is all divinely timed. So yes, make sure you give me your birth date, place, and time. All right, so this is for Cindy. Okay, all of them? You probably have already emailed me. Anyway, this is for you, Cindy. Oh, awesome. The sun. You can't not love the sun, right? Especially us Aussies, sun babies. Well, calling myself an Aussie. I've been here 10 years, but I'm sure you can tell that I'm not an Australian. Kiwi. Yes, okay, the sun, Cindy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. The sun is look, if you can imagine the energy of when we have those first hot days of summer after the coldness, or the hot days of spring after the coldness of winter, that is the energy of the sun. It's like, oh my God, I'm coming alive again. I am like, you know that feeling of optimism, that feeling of like everything's going to be okay. The sun makes us think that everything is going to be okay. There's renewed clarity from this feeling, this energy of optimism as well. So this is Apollo, and Apollo is like one of the most lovable gods. He brings music, he brings joy, he brings excitement and happiness to people. So Cindy, this is a beautiful card for you for the week ahead. It really is one of like renewed clarity and optimism. It's the card that makes you feel like, yes, I can bask in the sun, bask in the glory of whatever, like good times, just happy. What's that, the word I'm looking for? Happy and fulfilled, like fulfilled. Roll around in the bliss of your fulfillment. So it is really beautiful energy. Hopefully that, well, look, we all need sun sometimes, right? So I'm sure this is awesome energy for you moving on in the week ahead. Okay, perfect. Who have we got? All right, Juanita. Where did you go? Juanita. Here we go. Yes, of course. All right, this is for you. Where in the world are you, Juanita? Thank you for joining. Thanks, everyone, for joining. It's so good to connect with you. I'm always so grateful to teach people about human design, because I'm not sure if many people really know about it yet. And to be quite honest, it is the perfect, if you're into manifesting, human design is like your toolkit. It's your own personal toolkit to how to become a master at creating your most aligned life. It really is beautiful. It teaches you how to work with the energy that you're born with, how to work with your soul contract, how to work with yes, it highlights any possible areas of difficulty in your life, but it also gives you a really beautiful toolkit to help you navigate those difficulties. So yeah, it's a game changer if you really are wanting to create your most flowy, aligned life. Then human design is going to be a irreplaceable and priceless tool for you. So I love connecting with people on the live to help you guys, to help you learn about human design. And like I said earlier, your energy type is the starting point, but also the most important part of your chart. So if you don't, in terms of the fact that if you don't understand your energy type, then there's not really any point in understanding the rest of it. You really need to learn how to embody your human design energy type. So with that being said, I am running energy type masterclasses at the moment, and I've already done the Manifesto and the Generator masterclasses. I've got the Projector and the Man-Gen ones coming up over the next 10 days. So link in bio if you want to join that, or link in caption, $25. nothing to lose, everything to gain. It's honestly going to help you so much step into your, like, really understanding how you're designed to energetically operate with the world around you, with the collective. All right, Juanita, this is for you. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Juanita, the Five of Pentacles often comes up when it feels like there's something, it's like all the pieces to the puzzle aren't there yet. You often feels like a time of, you might have been feeling like there's been a bit of lack in your life. And the message in the Five of Pentacles is that, first of all, don't give up, because what is happening is sometimes, as we all know, the universe doesn't work on our time schedule, right? Sometimes we actually have to just take a breather, wait for all those puzzle pieces that I was talking about before to shift, to move into alignment. It is, the feeling is of lack, but there isn't actually, it's generally, for me, when this card comes up, it's usually there isn't actually lack. It's like your perspective of the situation is almost like you can't see all the things that are shifting and moving into alignment in your external reality. What I would say to you is sometimes it does take a little bit of creative thinking to think like, okay, well, we live in a win-win universe. We are co-creators of our reality. And if you step into the mindset of a co-creator, what does that mean? It means there's stuff that you need to do, and then there's stuff that you can hand over to the universe and be like, hey, I'm doing my part. What are you going to do? Do you know what I mean? So often, actually, Juanita, this is a good time to kind of take stock. If you are feeling that energy of lack, like there's something missing, take stock, write a list. Literally on one side of the paper, write things that I can do to help move forward, to help me get out of the state of lack, to help, I gather my resources, and then write a list on the other side, like, what do I need the universe to take care of? What can't I can't see how I can do this, and I'm surrendering. I'm handing it over to the universe. And like patience and resilience is going to be needed to get through it, because sometimes shit just doesn't happen on our schedule, right? Unfortunately. Anyway, I hope that helps you, Juanita, for the week ahead. Okay, yes, Sassy Sarah. Oh, I love your name, your Instagram handle. Beautiful. One for you, for sure. Let's do Sassy Sarah. Yes, Rachel, you're going to be next. I'm going to pop you up. Did I? Oh, no, here we go. Oh. Gosh, Rachel, there you go. Okay, so Sassy Sarah, this is for you. And then I'm going to do Rachel. I have to say as well, a massive thank you to everyone that shares my lives, because I've met so many more incredible people through you sharing my live events. And honestly, I don't know if you will ever understand how much I appreciate it, because as I said before, really helping as many people as possible step into their power by understanding how to the tools, to give them the tools to embrace their energetic body and learn how to exchange energy with the world around them to become the master creators of their most aligned life. Like that's my mission. So when you share my lives, I really appreciate it, because it helps me reach more people, teach more people about human design, because I definitely feel like not enough people know about human design yet. And actually, the more people that know about it, the more people that know about it at a young age, it really helps our kids develop into the most, it helps prevent all that harmful conditioning that so many of us adults are trying to so desperately to shed. So, Sarah, this card just flew out at me. King of Pentacles. Awesome. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is Midas, right? So he's that, the song, The Midas Touch. Everything he touches turns to gold. And the Pentacles are of the earthly realm. So they are an earth energy card. And as I said earlier, someone got I can't remember who it was, the kings are the leaders, right? They are inviting us to step into our power as leaders of whatever element they're talking about. So this one is stepping into your earthly power in terms of what are you trying to create? What are you trying to bring into your 3D reality at the moment? Can you back yourself? Like, there is very much an energy of like, step into your power. Eyes on the prize, in terms of what's your creative vision, getting clear on your creative vision, trusting that you actually have got the skills, you've actually got the resources that you need to bring it into manifest form. Or if you're already at that point, maybe it is just stepping into your own personal leadership and owning your skills. So yes, awesome card for you. It's like, step up, back yourself. All right, Rachel, this is for you. Oh, so many. Oh, Jocelyn. Yes, look at all those love hearts. All right, Jocelyn. You're after Rachel. Oh, Mel, welcome. Yep. Jocelyn and Mel. Oh, you're so welcome. All right. This is for Jocelyn. Oh, Six of Cups, Jocelyn. So, Six of Cups is, okay, so cups, water, emotion, matters of the heart, diving into your emotional realms. This is kind of a time of, you see how she's kind of looking into the cup there. It's like, it's a peaceful, calm time, reflecting on the times that have passed. So in terms of matters of the heart. So if you are a person that is looking for a relationship, or is, wanting guidance on your relationship, this is a time of almost like just quiet reflection more than anything, like reflecting on the beauty and also the hard times of past relationships, and how you can use that wisdom to move forward. So I think that's the matters of the heart. It could be family, business, whatever it is that's really important to you in the matters of your emotional, intuitive waters, for sure. So that's for you, Rachel. So then I was going to do Jocelyn with all the love hearts. There we go. Yes, for Jocelyn. Oh, perfect. Alicia, I will get it to you after I get off the live. I check all the forms and get them back to you within the next, usually it's within 48 hours. So you'll have it for next week's live. Usually I'm live on Monday at 6:30 Australian Western Standard Time. Next week I'm not going to be live on Monday. I'm not sure what day I'm going to be live, but I will be going live. So just keep an eye on my posts and you'll see there. But this card just flew out for you. Who is this for? Jocelyn. Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, it's a bit of a the energy of the Lovers is kind of, it's about making a decision more than anything. It's about making a hard decision. So this is Paris trying to decide between Athene, Helen, and Aphrodite. And Paris is young and immature. Well, he's a little bit immature. He hasn't learned all the lessons that he needs to really be able to make a bloody wise decision, I think is the most, the most relevant thing in the Lovers. So he gets, it's not Helen, it's, yes, there's three goddesses, but Aphrodite promises Helen to him, who is the most beautiful. She's actually the queen and the Queen of Cups. And so, yes, Paris chooses the hot, sexy lady. And the aftermath of that is hectic, not good, actually. So the message in the Lovers is trying to, it's the stage in our life that we go through where we're faced with a big decision and not necessarily armed with the like wisdom to make the right decision. So if you can harness your wisdom that you have, harness your inner, really, I would say your inner intuitive wisdom that you've gained and gathered through your life, and apply that to the decision. It might not be the easiest decision. Being more long-term minded rather than short gratification is going to be important for you in the week ahead for this, with this energy, Jocelyn. So, all right, who have we got? Alicia, did I do a? Yes, I did. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. All right. So, Mel, I'm going to do one for you. Can't find your comment now. That's all right. Doing them for Mel. I'll just yes. All right, this is for Mel. And then who's next? Mandy. All right. Oop. Throwing cards around. Okay. This is for you, Mel. 5 of Pentacles. Yes, so this came up just recently, Mel. So this is a time where often it feels like there's a bit of lack. It feels like all the pieces to the puzzle aren't in your 3D reality at the moment. Possibly like you're kind of wondering, when the fuck is it going to all happen? When is it all going to pan out? When am I going to have all the resources to make this happen? And the message in the 5 of Pentacles is that sometimes we can't see when all the things are moving into alignment, right? Sometimes we really need to have a little bit of trust, a little bit of surrendering. And what can you do? I would ask you, what can you do to get comfortable in knowing that the resources are there, the things that you need for all the puzzles to fit together are there? What can you do to just kind of get comfortable in the knowing that it is happening, that there is stuff going on in the background, that we can never ever see how all the puzzle pieces are going to come together, but they always do, right? It's just sometimes it takes way fucking longer than we want it to. It can be quite frustrating. Persistence and also just checking in with what resources you've actually got, what personal resources you've got that you can apply to help you move through this time, that you can help use to get you on the other side of this, because we are co-creators of our life, right? And this is a time to check in with the resources that you have and that you can apply, and also hand over what you just can't see, what you can't like figure out how to bring into your 3D reality. Hand it over to the universe. Write a list and say, hey, help me out here. I need to get through this. So yes, 5 of Pentacles for Mel. And now we're doing Mandy. Oops. Oh, yes. Awesome. Yes, I lose track, Cindy. I write a list, but it turns into chicken scrawl after a while. So thanks. I appreciate you letting me know. Oh, Mandy, one just flew out for you. Woo, 9 of Wands. All right. So, Mandy, the 9 of Wands is like the last push. That sounded very like giving birth, really, didn't it? The last push, that last like, oh, fuck. Yes, okay, you have got the inner strength you have. So you can see the ship there, the Argo, is in some treacherous water, but just, I don't know if you can see properly, but in the background, there's a bit of the clouds breaking, and there's actually the city that they're heading to is there. They're so close to making it on this voyage. They are so close. And it's the energy behind the 9 of Wands. It's inviting you to just like, yes, just hang in there. It's happening. You just all the effort, all the hard work that you've been putting in, all the grit and determination, it is going to like pan out. You're so close to the end. So this is the final push, and land is in sight for Mandy. All right, who else have I got? Trudy. Oh, okay. This is for Trudy. Oh, let's see what the cards have to say for you for the week ahead. So we are coming to an end tonight of our hour together, but I just want to say thank you so much. I've still got time for a few more, but I just want to say thank you so much for everyone joining me live. You know, I really, really appreciate it so much. I love connecting with you. I love doing these readings. I love teaching people about human design. If you want to learn more about human design, you can follow me at Level Up with Katie B on Instagram and Facebook. I always post lots of super useful information to help you harness your energetic blueprint. And if you want to know your energy type, there's a form in the caption on YouTube and Facebook, and there's a form in the link in my bio on Instagram. Full Moon Gathering, it's a free event, link in bio and in caption. And also there's still time to sign up for the energy type masterclasses, only $25. So projectors and mangens, you guys are up this week. Oh, all right, this is for Trudy. Oof. Queen of Swords, Trudy. So we've almost had all the queens tonight. Yes, how can you step into the energetic vibration of the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords is a lot about boundaries, actually, cutting through the bullshit. The swords are about our principles, our beliefs, and the Queen of Swords, you can imagine her parked up at your front door, stopping people from violating your boundaries. She is like here to protect you. So, well, let me rephrase that. She is inviting you to harness that energy of like really being very clear with your own boundaries, cutting through the bullshit. Don't let other people, this is inviting you to not let other people walk all over you. Like, sorry, but no, sorry, that's not okay. You know, sometimes we have to be really, really forceful with our boundaries as well. And some people aren't going to like it, you know. The people that aren't going to like it though, Trudy, those are the ones that need it. We need to, you know, be very strong with our boundaries with the most. So, you know, it sounds like you've had a really rough patch that you've been going through. And I wonder if you can harness in the week moving ahead, if you can harness the energy of the Queen of Swords and really like step into the vibrational energy of someone who is not willing to let people trample on her. Like, no, set your boundaries. Imagine the Queen of Swords at your front door telling people to back up the truck. Like, no, step back. Yes, step into your power, Trudy. All right, so let's do one more and then I'll be calling it. Yes, absolutely, Trudy. Do it. You know, the big thing that human design teaches us is that we're really trying to create space in our energetic body. And the reason we want to do that is so that all the good shit in our life can actually drop in. When we clog up our shit with toxic people, situations, things that aren't aligned with us, it literally leaves, like, it clogs up our energetic body, which effectively stops us getting all the good deliciousness dropping in. So yes, when you can start, and you're so welcome, Trudy. Yes, love the Queen of Swords too, Sally. Beautiful energy. All right, one card left. So this is for Holly. Holly, card for you. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. So awesome to connect with you. Don't forget, there's all those links in the caption, all the links in the bio. If you're watching on the replay, you can do it as well. Oh, you're a reflector, Tracy. Yes, reflectors. Oh, shoot. Reflectors, the card that I pulled for the reflectors was the Two of Wands. I'm going to remember what the Two of Wands looks like. Oh, yes. It was the beginning of a new creative idea with, you know, Chiron in the background, Jason setting off on his new adventure. Yes, reflectors. It's a time of good energy for reflectors, right? It's because sometimes you guys need a little bit of a nudge to get out and amongst and like follow your truth. So yes, that was for you. Was it Tracy? All right. So Holly, this is for you. And then I'm going to sign off for the night. Oh, you're a manifester. Cool, Gloria. Very cool. Trailblazers. Oh, Well, Tracy, did you give me your birth time? I did respond to a lot of people that didn't give me their birth time. So, Tracy, if you haven't heard, I would suggest filling out the form again. Make sure that you put your birth time, your birth place, and your birth date in the form. I can't generate a chart without your birth time or place. So, yes. All right. Holly, this is for you. Ooh, Persephone, the High Priestess. So, she is your link to your inner realms. She moves between worlds. She moves between the conscious and the unconscious. We pulled Judgment earlier. He was standing at the bottom of the same steps, hey, with those black and white beams, one black and one white on the other side, signifying your conscious and your unconscious realms. And Persephone is kind of like she helps you move between those places. She'll come to you in your dreams. She's your link with your unconscious. Beautiful. I don't know. I love diving around in my unconscious realm. Some people don't so much because who knows what's going to be unearthed. Sometimes it's confronting and painful. But the High Priestess comes to us when we are there's undeveloped potentials, and she's kind of inviting you to dive into your inner realms, to connect with your intuition, to help fertilize the new potentials, to help grow new potentials from all that juicy goodness that's in your unconscious realm. So that's for you, Holly. All right, amazing, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Signing off for the night, and I'll see you next week. Have the most amazing week. Mwah.